It's Black Friday time, people. Black Friday planning. It's beginning to look a lot like
Black Friday 2019.
Welcome to our Family B. My name is Brandon, and here is a simple 4-step process for you to plan early, to win big on Black Friday, get the best stuff for the best prices. Let's go. Hey everybody, this one is going to be a little bit different because today we are taking you Black Friday shopping, or rather teaching you how to Black Friday shop. Here is a 4-step simple process you can use to get the best stuff at the best prices. Oh, one more thing. There are boxes back here behind me. We are moving soon, so please forgive the boxes. They're kind of all over the place, and this is one of the few places we can just have a stack of them as we get ready to go. So thank you for your indulgence. Step 1 is to plan for Black Friday and for Cyber Monday. People go into the stores on Black Friday because they've seen a couple ads that come out. Maybe they've got them in their email, and there's like 50 pages of Walmart ad or Best Buy ads, and they go to the store, and then they see this thing in the aisle that wasn't in the ad, or at least they don't remember it was in the ad, but the price looks so good, and it's 50% off, and that's got to be a good deal, right? If you double the price of a thing the day before Black Friday, and then cut its price in half the day of Black Friday, you can call it 50% off. Do you even know what that item usually costs that you're picking up? You say, oh, it was such a good deal. Don't buy impulse purchases on Black Friday. Plan way ahead. The plan looks like this. Know what you want to buy, know what it should cost, and know what you're willing to pay. Consider a spreadsheet like this one. We made this for Black Friday 2018, and it was a huge help. So I broke it down into item, category, the store it was at, what website I could find it at, the standard price that it was usually listed for, the expected price, what I thought it was going to land at on Black Friday, and then the end cost. I put in what we actually paid, and we worked this based off of a budget we had for all of these things. So that's the real key here. As the year goes on, starting like this year, we started thinking about some stuff in March. Things come up that we want, that like we could buy, like we have savings for a little bit of emergency stuff. Purchases aren't emergencies. We know that most large items, and let's be real, in our world, most of those things are like electronics. Most large items are gonna go on sale on Black Friday, and probably for a pretty significant discount. So we hold. We say if we don't need it right now, we don't have to have it right now, we really want it, we're just gonna make a sinking fund where you save up the money over time based on what you expect to pay, and we're gonna research it, and we're gonna buy it for the best price possible on Black Friday. So looking at this spreadsheet here, we put in here last year, for instance, we put in a sous vide machine. Had a category here. We knew we were gonna buy it either at Amazon or Best Buy. The thing is, we weren't sure which one was gonna have the best deal, so we put in a budget for it. Here was eventually what we actually paid for it. This was the sous vide machine, along with the container to cook food in, along with the silicone sleeve, along with the lid that goes on it, and a rack to like lay steaks into so they evenly distribute the heat around them. So this cost us $160, basically $159.98 was what we paid exactly off of Amazon. But the sous vide machine by itself usually was closer to $200. The newer model still right now on Amazon is $200. The other stuff is a $40-something package when it's on sale. So we actually saved a lot of money getting this on Black Friday. So that's step 1, plan, put it on paper or a spreadsheet like we did, and I'll link that in the description so that you can download one just like it and use it for your own planning this year. Step 2 is to research. Like I said, we start thinking about these things back in March, February, whenever things come up that we're like, oh, we want that thing. Well, just start thinking and planning for it. So how do you research this stuff? Well, something that we're going to use as an example today that we're looking for on Black Friday this year is a camera. I am right now shooting on an older smartphone that we have laying around because the screen busted on it. It still works though, and it's got good video. For a smartphone at least, it's very good. But we could use a little camera that actually would be way more powerful and easier to vlog with. I can't see what I look right now because the screen's on the other side of the phone unless I use the worst front-facing camera. So we need a camera for the YouTube channel, but we don't spend a lot of money. Well, we knew back in June that we were going to be looking into this, and we wrote out a plan that included, if we break 100 subscribers, we're just going to buy a camera. We're going to buy a decent camera, nothing crazy, but something that will help us get the job done. So I've been shopping, been researching, and it looks like the best idea for us is gonna be the Canon M50. This is a mirrorless camera, so not a big DSLR with all the weight, but also not all the capabilities, but that's okay because it puts it in a better price category. But guys, right now it's $649. That's a lot for us. So here is the first website I'm gonna share with you how you can plan and research your stuff for Black Friday. So here's the site itself. I'm gonna go ahead and copy the link from Amazon, and I'm gonna go to camel. That's just camel.com. You'll see why. I'm gonna paste this link in here from Amazon and click search. It's gonna bring up the exact item I was looking for, the current price it is, and all of the price history since the item became available. So you can see here it launched at $899 and actually stayed up there for a couple of months. This is a brand new model this year. It dropped really quickly way down, went back up, came back down. What you'll find is that most items, especially electronics, tend to reach a plateau after a time. So this one has kind of plateaued when it's not on sale at $649. Now twice, looks like around Black Friday last year, and then again this year around Prime Day, maybe somewhere in there it dropped down to $599. Now that's something. It's not a huge price cut, but it's something. But this is also a newer model. A way you can look and see what might happen with a newer model of something you're looking at is to go and look at the previous model. So the best analog to this would be the Canon M6. This is a similar mirrorless camera. It's got a couple of things that are a little nicer about it, but it's a little older. So right now it's $699. If I go and take this link and copy and paste it and go into camel, what I'm gonna find is that, see, there's the $699, but I see more price history going back further in time. So I can see that this thing has been on sale, even though it started at $900, for down to $599. Right now it's $699. So it looks like on Black Friday, this one dropped $100. If we look at that as a percentage, it's 14 to 15%. If I go and take that back here, it looks like I can expect to spend around $550 when it's on sale for this camera. Now, it might be that it goes better. I could see it going down to $499, but that would be a big stretch. That would be a big deal. But I think it's reasonable that I could say we can get this for $550. And you know what? That's a great deal for that camera, considering especially it started at $900. And that's what we're gonna plan to do. So we're planning to look at spending that, but now I know how to expect things that don't come out in the ads. So I can go back to my spreadsheet, add that in, and be budgeting and planning for it. So I'm gonna be watching that specific item, not other ones. Now, I'm gonna see if other items come out, they're similar. If they're an amazing deal, great. But the trick to this is to not be steered by things that you weren't actually looking for, because there's so much eye candy around Black Friday. It's easy to jump on something. And here's the thing with Black Friday. It's mostly the cheaper items. It's mostly the things that are going out of inventory. It's mostly the older models of things that are trying to go out of stock. So be aware of that and don't get caught up buying a not so shiny item for a very shiny price that you're not going to be happy with in 6 months. So as you're continuing to research, the other thing I would say is check the ads weekly as you get into November at least. Now, the big ones come from Target, from Best Buy, Amazon has some, but listen, there's always weird stuff going on with Amazon. They change their deals constantly. If you're doing computer stuff or electronics, also check newegg.com. But I'm going to give you 4 sites that you can use real quick. Not promoting any of these necessarily over any others. 4 sites you can use to check prices as the ads come out as stores are producing them. The first one of those sites is blackfriday.com. You can see some of the ads are already out. Harbor Freight always releases their ads super quick. As you're going and look at these ads, make sure they say 2019 on them. Most are not out yet. There's almost nothing. Some of these are like toy guides, things that will be coming out without exact Black Friday pricing. They're just like trying to get your attention kind of thing. But be looking out for this site, blackfriday.com. I also can recommend bestblackfriday.com. I've used this to find some things. Again, here, look. Top ad scans leaked out, 2018. Make sure you're looking at the right thing, but these ad scans can actually be a big help. The next site I want to show you is BFads, BF Ads, BlackFridayAds.net. They actually come out with stuff pretty quick, and their front page is kind of like a news feed of things that are coming out, so you can see the most recently posted ones up front. The last site that I'll tell you about is theblackfriday.com. Again, ignore all these ads up here at the top. That's how they make their money, that's fine. But just go down to the printed Black Friday. You can see right there, Harbor Freight has released. So if you're looking for cheap tools, you can get them already. Okay, so now you've written down everything you want. You've got your plan. You've researched your items, and you're writing down what prices you expect to pay, and you're budgeting accordingly and not spending money that you need for other things. What's the next step? The next step is just to decide. You've got a plan, you've researched, you know which items are going to be the best fit for you, you know where your money's going to go, how much you've allocated. Decide and write them down. Agree if you are married with your spouse. Make sure you guys are on the same page on this. And then the last step is just relax. Because it's Black Friday. And this is literally a day where people run each other over in stores trying to rush into them, and you're not going to do that. Because you have a plan in place. Because you've decided. And you are well researched. Today, you're just gonna relax. Now, we're gonna have another video coming up soon about how to last minute Black Friday prep. If you've done all the research, what are we gonna do? We'll show you some of what we're gonna be getting this Black Friday, or what we're planning to get, and we'll let you see what it actually looks like. What is the crazy for us? We'll also follow that up with a haul. What did we get on Black Friday? What did we plan for? Did we go over what we budgeted? We're gonna go through all of that with you guys. But this really is just a guide about how Black Friday doesn't have to be a time of crazy. It can be a great time to find some gifts for a family friend or a family member, for you to save money on things that maybe you need for a house. Last year, one of ours was a Wi-Fi router because ours was not able to keep up with all the stuff we had in the house. We saved a bunch of money that way. But if you like what we're doing, go ahead right now, hit subscribe, it's right up there. And if you want to see more videos, they're right here. You can see more videos, what we've been doing here as a family. Also follow us on Instagram at OurFamilyBSocial. Like this video if you haven't, click that bell button and hit all. And remember, life is better together.